But that's just a theory. A spirit theory.
A game theory. Thanks for
Thanks for
watching.
watching.
Now die.
Harry.
Lisa!
Glad you're okay.
Harry.
I know we've only known her for like a couple minutes at this point,
Thank God
Yeah.
you came back.
but it's good
I
to
was
see her.
scared to be here all alone.
I'm here now.
When you play this game yourself, you start to warm up to these
I'm
characters.
real happy to see you.
I warmed up
Lisa.
already.
Yeah.
Can you tell me how to get to the lake?
If anyone would know about it, then she
You
would.
take Bachman Road.
Yeah, but the
Great
question
plot.
is like, is the
Well,
nurse
that's the only
lady
way out there.
actually real,
Sure.
or is she part of this world?
Well,
gotta
considering
be
we've only
another way.
seen her in the other world.
Uh-huh. Or
Wait.
it's like it
I
feels
just
like it's
remembered
three
something.
three stages of this world. Normal,
There's a waterworks over
mist,
by my old
dark.
elementary school.
Yeah. Well, she's...
It's been abandoned for
She
years.
went to the elementary school,
There's an
so...
underground tunnel out there.
she
used
did
for
have a
inspection or
life.
something. I remember hearing it runs all the way to the lake.
So we gotta head back to Midwich Elementary.
Really?
And
think
then
I
you
can
know
get to
what
the
that
lake
means,
from there?
Reven. We gotta do a
I've never
sewer
been down there
level.
myself, so I'm not positive.
Yeah.
Besides,
will
it's all
never be
fenced off to keep
confusing.
people out.
If there's a chance, I've got to try.
We gotta do it.
Harry, don't go. I don't want to be alone. It's so scary, I can't stand it.
Kudos to the voice actor for Lisa.
How
She
about
does a good
coming
job.
with me? This may not be the safest place in the world.
Oh no,
either.
Reven. We got a escort
Can't
mission.
promise you anything, but I'll do
She's
my
gonna be
best
our
to protect
Ashley.
you.
No. Somehow I feel I'm not supposed to leave this place. Oh, Harry, I'm so scared. I'm cold.
Here's my jacket.
Look, just wait here a little longer. I'll be back as soon as I find my daughter.
Harry.
Short, black hair, just turned 7. She also has a very interesting nurse design, very old school.
Oh yeah.
Except for the red jacket. Like, I've heard that red is a big no-no for nurses because it's similar to the color blood. Of blood. So it's like something that shouldn't be worn.
Jesus.
I mean, it's true.
I mean, yeah.
The dogs. They're gone. Reven,
Dougie.
the Terminator is coming for us. Yeah, this music just reminds me of like 80s themes, like the Terminator. Oh gosh, the entire road has changed. We're being summoned.
no.
We're being summoned, Reven.
Damn on.
Namaste, Reven. Namaste. I do like the music in these games. Specifically like 2 and 3 once they get into more like guitar heavy songs.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, the giant larva has evolved into a giant moth. A symbol
I
of death.
remember that. I've seen that. And isn't it like really bad
Ow.
if it actually hurt you?
It does kind of hurt, yeah. So this is the boss that Wooly fought with a melee weapon, and he was able to do it with the backstep.
Wow.
I am not that good, so I won't even try. I've accumulated a ton of
That's
shotgun
a
shells.
long butt.
It is. He's a thick moth. War of attrition! And the music just gets more and more intense. No, doggo. Save me, Faros. I managed to dodge that spin. So what do you think the moth represents?
Rebirth.
You know, that's fair. Metamorphosis and all that.
Yeah.
I love the animation when it dies. Oh! What a world! What a world!
And now the alarm goes because we are purified, and then we just decide to kill more monsters and some. It's like, fuck, he needs some more rehab.
Gosh, and the theory about the monsters actually being real people.
I don't believe still that.
I don't either. I still don't either.
Like it's shown no evidence of that being real people in any of the scenarios when we have killed, because they
Yeah.
never mention other human beings. Why don't they? Like this.
This
City's
isn't
abandoned.
this isn't a spoiler, but in one of the later games, they'll mention something similar to that. But that's all I'll say.
It's Homecoming that you.
No. I'll say that it's not Homecoming. Although,
Okay.
I know that some Silent Hill games have multiple endings.
No shit. You're
Homecoming.
saying that Silent Hill has multiple endings? We didn't know that. What about the spaceship? That was canon.
Who am I kidding? The alien endings are canon.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? The UFO endings for 1, 2, 3, and well, actually, pretty much every single game that has it.
Yeah.
Technically, it's its own canon. So.
Oh
the
yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, like the UFO ending in 2 had Harry appear in it because in the UFO ending of 1, he gets taken by the aliens. And then it just continues to each ending. Alright, so one thing that I really like about this part is that it just skips you to the Midwich Elementary School.
Okay.
So you don't have to backtrack through the church, all the way through all the houses, and then come all the way to the bottom left. Because look at this. We would have had to come all the way from the right, that little scribble at the bottom,
Yeah.
and then had to go through all those roads with the X's. That would have taken too much time. So I'm glad that they did this.
Just go through the metal fence.
It's locked. Well, I guess we have to end the game now. The lock is worn out. I may be able to break it if I hit it hard. Alright, so what do you say, Reverend? Do we use our hammer or do we use our axe?
Axe.
Okay, axe it is. I've never done that before. I've always used a melee weapon. Can you actually break a lock with a shotgun? I mean, who am I kidding? Of course you can.
Who asked a question like that?
I know, right? It's almost like I don't know how guns work. So this is the sewer. Surprisingly, a slightly more realistic sewer compared to other sewers in video games.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I've never seen any monsters in sewers, but then again, I've never actually been in sewers. So, one horrible thing that they do in this sewer section of the game. You know the radio? The thing that tells you when monsters are nearby? It doesn't
Yeah.
anymore. You have to deal with the monsters on your own now.
Jesus. What do
I
you
mean-
mean on your own?
The fact that you can't hear them anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you like, if you were like listening in on the radio to know when a monster was nearby with the, you know, radio static, not anymore. You can't do that.
They got rid of it because, yes.
The logic here is that the fact that you're underground is causing interference.
How could they?
I know. Realism in my Silent Hill game.
That's just insulting.
The radio should totally work underground. We should also totally be able to throw a crowbar into the sewer water and get a gold crowbar or silver crowbar from a water elf. That's in one of the games. just to let you know that Silent Hill is crazy. Yeah, the sewer section is a little bit long, so have any tangents? I'm glad to know that you pretty much run out of stuff to say. Oh, well, while we don't really have much to say, We have the Flaros item that that Dahlia gave us, and I did mention that that's like a Shin Megami Tensei demon.
Yeah.
I want to hear your reaction to what the Flaros looks like.
Okay.
So I want
Is
you
it
to-
coming up right now?
No, I want you to look up SMT Flaros.
Is it an SMT5?
Yeah, actually.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up on the book. My personal book that
You're
you
right,
don't
he
have.
does. He does have the collector's edition. Okay, so it's FLAUROS, I believe.
But before I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna go change my bed.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just looked at my bed and I was like, fuck, I need to change my bed. I haven't done that in like 2 weeks now.
Change your bed or change your sheets?
Sheets.
Okay,
I mean.
because there's a difference. Like changing your entire mattress. Mm.
No, yeah, in Norway we just say bytte på senga, and that just means changing the bed.
Ah, okay.
Or changing on the bed.
It's a basic saying. Got it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put some music in and maybe you will hear me sing in the background.
I'd rather not because you never know. I could get copyrighted.
No, you can't.
Okay, fair.
Human singing does not count because it can't as a parody.
I don't know. You don't know YouTube. I have heard people getting copyrighted for weirder stuff. Yeah, the sewer section, in my opinion, is always the most boring part of Silent Hill 1. It's a sewer section. It's always going to be boring. The sewer section in 3, however, is amazing, but only because it has so much scares and that it's connected to all the other levels beforehand. Silent Hill 3. A lot of people have problems with Silent Hill 3, but I feel like it's one of... It is my favorite Silent Hill game. It's my favorite survival horror in general. So much so that I ended up playing it multiple times. To the point where I still get scared even no matter how many playthroughs I've gone through it. It's just that scary of a game. Technically, though, I haven't 100%ed Silent Hill 3 yet. I still need to get all the costumes and the Sailor Moon transformation. Well, technically, I did get the Sailor Moon transformation, but I didn't get the eye lasers, the sexy beam. I still need to get the sexy beam in Silent Hill 3.
Spirit. No, Reven, I don't want to watch Friday the 13th, 2009. That's too scary. Sister playing Silent Hill 1 alone.
Okay, look, Silent Hill 1 is not that scary. If I was playing Silent Hill 3 or
Hold on. What is scarier about What is more scary about Friday the 13th than fucking Silent Hill?
Okay, look, alright, to be fair, Silent Hill, Friday the 13th, you're confusing me. Friday the 13th is not that scary from what I've seen. It's just, I'm not a fan of gore. Oh boy.
But body horror, rape, and other things are okay.
Look, it is, well, he got me there. Can I also say that having a desk full of paper and cardboard in the middle of a sewer without having protected walls from the water is a really bad idea?
Uh-huh.
Because that will just cause erosion. Anyways, about Friday the 13th... Okay, I love you too.
Say it.
About Friday the 13th... Ah, gosh, I'm being attacked! I don't mind Friday the 13th watching it alone. Like, nowadays, I know that it's kind of like... It's campy. It's a good type of campy. So I wouldn't mind watching it.
Good.
Yeah.
But Spirit?
So, Spirit, are you ready to watch Friday the 13th right after we're done recording 17?
No, it was not what I was gonna say.
Okay, what were we gonna say?
I am glad I actually turned you to the dark side when it's about horror that you actually begin to watch it more.
Look, I only watched Saw 3D.
Yeah.
Okay, I only watched Saw 3D because you wanted to watch it with me, and I'm like, okay, Reverend, only for you. I wouldn't watch it in any way if not for you.
Thank you.
You're Reven. You're Reven. You're welcome.
I gotta go change the rest of my bed now.
Okay.
Boogs!
You know what? I have enough ammo. I'm gonna be like Reven in Resident Evil 4, where I just waste a bunch of ammo. Did I manage to get out of the sewers? Wait a minute. This usually takes me like 40 minutes. How did it take me this long to get through the sewers? Please tell me there's more. Okay. I was like, no way. I didn't make it to the end yet. That would have been way too quick. I would have been like, what the heck was I on when I used to play this game? I remember my last playthrough of Silent Hill 1. It was with my niece, who is like really into horror. She wanted to watch me play through Silent Hill 1. And we really enjoyed it. The sewer level took us forever, though. It was not fun. And like we're still currently going through Silent Hill 2 as well. And I am sort of dreading our replay of Silent Hill 1 because we still need to do that as well before we get to Silent Hill 3 because we want a refresher of Silent Hill 1. Oh man. It's like Silent Hill 1 and or just Silent Hill in general. Silent Hill and Resident Evil are horror games that I can tolerate without people being there. Maybe Silent Hill 4 if I'm in a really good mood, but it depends. Silent Hill 4 is genuinely scary. I don't know. Probably because I relate to the concept of Silent Hill 4 being associated with isolation and solitude. The whole point of that game is being cooped up in a room that you feel secure and safe in, and then eventually the room starts attacking you, and it's like, you know, game, you're starting to make me worry about my own room. My own comfort zone. And kudos to the game, good job for doing that. Harry's just... My gosh. And then Silent Hill 3, it's like... There's a lot of weird stuff in that game, so much so that it would actually creep Reven out. Probably not, like, creep him out as in, like, scare him, probably just disturb him. Which is why I'm super excited for us to get to that game eventually. Another horror series that I have had my sights on, but have never had the courage to play myself, is Siren. And I brought that up a couple times with Reven here and there. It's like Resident Evil, it's like Silent Hill meets Japanese horror, but in the most creepiest way possible. It's like that new Silent Hill F that they're making. It basically just has Siren vibes to it. Heck, one of the monster designers of Silent Hill 1, she created Siren, so it's like, it's her series. And I want to play those games, but I don't want to play them by myself, so I'm gonna convince Reven to play those with me. Or at least, you know, be there with me when I play them. Because I remember watching PewDiePie playing one of those games, and it's like... It's too much for me. Speaking of PewDiePie, though, when he played that game, he, like, spoiled most of the plot twists of the ending in, like, an early part of the game. So it's like...
What game?
Oh, I'm talking about Siren. It's another horror series.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah, so PewDiePie did a playthrough of it. And he, like, spoiled most of the plot twists of the ending in, like, the halfway point to the game. It's like, what the heck is the point, then, of watching the rest of it? But yeah, I want to play that series with you because I don't want to play it by myself. It's creepy. Alright, we found a key in the middle of the water of the sewer, so we're gonna touch poo water. And as soon as we do, we gotta run for it because these monsters are going after us. Ah, too many. I mean, I could probably take them. But also, there's like an endless amount of them. Ow. Yeah, it's best to just run at this point. Take the Resident Evil approach, just run. Murphy, run! Yeah, I remember when that game was bad. I mean, it still is, but it's better now. It's not the best thing ever, but it's still... It's better than Homecoming. And I say that as a fan of Homecoming's concept. Oh no, it's not worth fighting these things. Oh, dude, you're camping at the exit. Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta camp like that, dude? That ain't right. That just ain't good at all. Alright, so we made it out of the sewer. And Reven didn't have to experience a thing. Congratulations, Reven! We made it through the sewer level! Yay. You don't have to drink poo gas anymore! Yay. Sweet, sweet Silent Hill snow-covered grass! Mwah, mwah, mwah. So now we are in South Park. Congratulations, Reven, we're in South Park now. Ah, and this is the Bachman Road that Sybil mentioned Cheryl taking. So yeah, this is the south side of Silent Hill, otherwise known as the South Park District. This is where the lighthouse is located. It is also, if you remember Silent Hill 2's map, the north side of Silent Hill 2 in that game. We never actually go into the central or old versions of Silent Hill 2 because they are on the upper north side of the lake. This is technically on the north side of the lake in the Silent Hill 2 world, though. Technically, it is all connected, but in a weird, weird way. Andy's Bookstore. Ooh, I wonder if they have Woody there. Alright. What kind of streets are there in this place? Alright, so we have Bachman, Sandford, which also leads into the amusement park, the Craig Street, and Weaver Street. We also have Indiana Runner. I believe that is a convenience store. Think Circle K. Annie's Bar, and a hotel which is too pixelated to see the name of. This is technically a location that we can completely skip by heading straight down south to Bachman's Road and getting to the pier. That is actually where we need to go. But, and this is interesting, we have some optional side quests to do. So next time on Silent Hill 2, I'll be able to wrangle Reven back into the voice call, and we will do those optional side quests. So until next time, thanks for watching.